Hi children, this is my next topic about Himalayas. Action. Our next topic is from relief features of India. The first relief feature is Himalayas. Himalayas extends from west to east 2,400 kilometers. Himalayas extends from west to east 2,400 kilometers. In the west, its width is 500 kilometers. When it goes to the central and eastern parts of Himalayas, its width is 200 kilometers. In the central and eastern side 200 kilometers. In the west side its width is 500 kilometers. Himalayas. Again in the Himalayas we have the three parallel ranges. The first parallel range is Greater Himalayas. The second one is Lesser Himalayas. And the last one is Shivaliks. Again, I am repeating the Greater Himalayas. The first parallel range of Himalayas is Greater Himalayas, Lesser Himalayas, Shivaliks. Ranges. What is mean by ranges? I think you children, you got the doubt in ranges. Ranges means a chain of mountains. Any chain of mountains, maybe Himalayas, maybe the mountains. A chain of mountains is known as ranges. We have the three parallel ranges of Himalayas: Greater Himalayas, Lesser Himalayas and Shivaliks. Stop. Action. The first Himalayas of parallel range is Greater Himalayas. Greater Himalayas are also called as Himadri. Greater Himalayas are covered by from west to east in a elevation of 6,100 meters. In elevation means height. In elevation of 6,100 meters. Total Greater Himalayas are covered by snow and ice. Total Greater Himalayas are covered by snow and ice. We also get perennial rivers. From the Greater Himalayas by melting of glaciers. Once again I am repeating, the Greater Himalayas are also called as Himadri. It is covered by snow and ice. Its elevation is 6,100 meters. Perennial rivers. India get the perennial rivers from the Greater Himalayas. Perennial rivers means 365 days flowing. Continuous flowing of rivers is called perennial rivers. Second parallel ranges of Himalayas is Lesser Himalayas. It extends from west to east direction. Its elevation is 3,700 meters to 4,500 meters. And in the Lesser Himalayas, we have the two important ranges, Pir Panjal and Mahabharata ranges. We have the two important ranges in the Lesser Himalayas that are Pir Panjal and Mahabharata ranges. Here we can see the valleys in the Lesser Himalayas by melting of ice and glaciers. We have Kashmir, Kangra and Kulu. The three important valleys which we can see in the Himachal Pradesh. These valleys are run by the Lesser Himalayas. And hill stations. Mostly in summer days, we used to go to the hill stations, Shimla, Mussoorie, Nainital, Ranikhet. These hill stations are situated in the Lesser Himalayas. The hill stations, Shimla, Mussoorie, Nainital, Ranikhet are situated in the Lesser Himalayas. And we can see here in the Lesser Himalayas, evergreen forest. I think you people can understand evergreen forest means you can see the greenery in the Lesser Himalayas. Once again I am repeating all about the Lesser Himalayas. Lesser Himalayas extends from west to east direction in 3,700 meters to 4,500 meters elevation. Two important ranges, Veerpanjal and Mahabharata, valleys, Kashmir, Kangra and Kulu, and it has covered by evergreen forest. Evergreen means 365 days we can see the greenery, that it's called a evergreen forest. And hill stations, very important, Shimla, Mussoorie, Nainital, Ranikhet. Hill stations are also situated in the Lesser Himalayas. Our next topic is Shivaliks. The third parallel ranges of Himalayas is Shivaliks. It extends from west to east direction only 10 to 15 kilometers. Only 10 to 15 kilometers. Its elevation is 900 to 1100 meters. These Shivalik ranges are also called as Jammu Hills and Mishmi Hills. Jammu Hills in Jammu region, Mishmi Hills in Arunachal Pradesh. And very important, between the Lesser Himalayas and Shivaliks we can see the valleys. Between the Lesser Himalayas and Shivaliks we can see the valleys. These valleys are also called as Dehradun, Kotli Dun. Next,